that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Why they wanna move like that? Why you want gone? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard? Generations caught up, look how things will switch. People there quick, now they wanna move at the quick. Boy wanna throw 10 buck, quick. Whole gang, whole man, old school, young jam, all black, MZ, still screaming out of that chain gang. Generations caught up, look how things will switch. People there quick, now they wanna move at the quick. Boy wanna throw 10 buck, quick. Whole gang, whole man, old school, young jam, all black, MZ, still screaming out of that chain gang. These brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Why they wanna move like that? Why you want gone? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard? Cold, these brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Why they wanna move like that? Why you want gone? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard? Generations caught up, look how things will switch. People there quick, now they wanna move at the quick. Boy wanna throw 10 buck, quick. Whole gang, whole man, old school, young jam, all black, MZ, still screaming out that chain gang. Generations caught up, look how things will switch. People there quick, now they wanna move at the
Hello, 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 hello.
What's up, my guy?
Mic check, mic check.
My fellow 37er.
Don't ever say that number again. Because it's not true.
How does it feel? How does it feel, man? How does it feel that the number 40, like we're closer to the number 40 than we are to the number 21?
Dude, it's crazy, man. I don't feel different. I just it's getting real. It's getting real.
It feels like we just stop aging at some point because you just start feeling the same.
I mean, I don't feel like I look 37. You know,
No.
I would say 32, maybe. To be honest with you, you personally looking at you, I would have guessed you're 31, 32 years old.
Oh yeah, facts.
You know, you look good. You look good for the number that's on our driver's licenses. You know.
Dude, yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. What do you do? Can you run me through it? I know you seen you guys out and about, but what was the birthday festivities like?
So chat, gonna give you guys a little breakdown. Iceman, Benji, pineapple pizza. I don't know why pineapple pizza. We don't like that song. We don't like that pizza.
I do. You're gonna speak for yourself. Huh?
Oh fuck. Okay, so basically, chat. I'm older now, right? So to give you guys some context. Oh, and also chat. This is Boog's beautiful daughter. We're gonna call her Cougs. I don't know. You get it though? You get why I did that?
You're crazy.
Cougs?
That's fun.
But say hello to his beautiful daughter. And thank you everybody for the happy birthday wishes. I got a lot over the last couple days from you guys, so I appreciate it. But Boogs, what we did was, you know, back in the day, it used to be this huge event where you go out, bottle service.
Yes.
I tried to do something with the boys only, and get into some trouble. But this year, you know, me and the wife, who is 33 weeks pregnant, which we're getting closer.
33 weeks.
Yeah, bro. I think people said that 37 weeks is about what is time. Like it can happen any day.
Any day, yep.
So we literally have a month left. But we just kept it chill, bro. We went to Half Moon Bay. For those who don't know, Half Moon Bay is off the coast next to San Francisco. We got an Airbnb. We rented out this studio from somebody. Dude, bro. Hey, rich white people are fucking rich. Like, bro, like literally. Well, we rented an Airbnb and they lived like on top of the Airbnb. Like, I'm talking about like it was like a 5-story home, and we rented out the first floor of their place. And literally, it was so secluded. It was beautiful. They probably spent millions of dollars on this place. Or view of the beach. It's just beautiful. But the weird
That's
part,
cool.
but the weird part about it though, they were just always around. Oh, there.
Like like you saw them?
Yeah, I saw them a couple times, like watering their garden outside. Oh, hello, hello. Hope you guys
Well, that's
enjoy.
weird.
Yeah, I know. It's like we're never doing this again. But it was beautiful. It's just awkward at times.
That is weird. I never heard of that.
Yeah, they just and I mean to be fair, they put on their description that sometimes you'll see me and the wife in the garden. I'm like, oh, cool. That's
Oh,
probably rare.
at least they were upfront about it.
Yeah. They were. Um, but it was nice, man. It was nice to just relax. And like the
Yeah,
older I got, the more I didn't want to do much. I feel like
same.
I just thank you for the happy birthday wish. But the cool thing is that my wife got me, bro. I told her one thing. I wanted the best cheesecake ever, right? Because I like cheesecake. And cheesecake's my thing. Plain
I did
cheesecake,
not know
bro.
that.
Plain cheesecake, bro. Just
I have the answer for you.
so I'm gonna tell you what you tell me the answer after I tell you what she did.
Okay.
She ordered me a cheesecake from a place called Junior's in Brooklyn, New York. Pretty good.
Dang.
But normally I was happy with just Costco.
I was gonna say Costco's cheesecake is the
It's
shit.
the shit, bro. But you gotta try this New York cheesecake. I got it in the fridge. I got 4 days left on it before it says can't eat it anymore. So you gotta try it. It's pretty legit, bro. It's called
Dude,
Junior's Cheesecake.
is that an October baby thing? Because my older son, he asked for a cheesecake for his birthday.
You like cheesecake?
His birthday's on the 11th. Yeah. We asked him what kind of cake you want, and he said a cheesecake. And we got the Costco one. This
And
is the best
and
one.
he was happy.
Oh, dude,
11,
it's
$11.
the best. It's the best one. 16.99.
Oh, they raised the prices on that bad boy, huh?
Yeah, it's the one. It's not the one in the. It's not the huge one that they sell for Thanksgiving. It was more like a birthday cheesecake one. It had like
Yeah.
whipped
With
cream
whipped
on
cream
it.
on the sides.
Yeah.
Dude, that one's bomb, chat. If you have a Costco nearby, get the damn Costco plain cheesecake. Legit, one of the best ones to get.
Well, are you ready? Are you ready for this? This is what your life's gonna be like. All your shows, everyone in the chat that subscribed to Redline's other shows, this is how he's gonna be in like a year or two, like this. So I was actually in Oregon for a 3 day trip. I was gone Wednesday, flew back Friday, and this one has been glued to my hip ever since I got back.
Just
This morning she woke up and her mom was like, "Oh, come here, I'll carry you," and she was just in tears. I want daddy,
oh,
and that's
nice.
why she's here.
So you have three boys and then your daughter, right? And are
Mhm.
all three boys mama boys?
They didn't start out that way, but yes.
This, so this one on your lap is 100% daddy all the time.
Yeah.
You got one of them.
1 out of 4. 1 out of 4. Well, the my third one, he was he was very mixed, but I spent a lot of time with him because I worked from home when we had him, and the wife actually worked in office when we were in San Diego. So his was like the definition of mixed. Like there wasn't a mom we preferred or a daddy preferred. He'd go to both of us.
Bro,
This
that's
one is
just a strip. Like, literally, she can just do that all day. Just lay on you and just roll. Nothing happens.
yeah. She'll chill here. She'll start messing with my face when she gets bored. She'll tell me when she's hungry. Dude, she's starting to speak in like full sentences. It kind of freaked me out because I felt like it just happened overnight. So when I was in Oregon, I FaceTimed them and she said, "Daddy, I want you to come to my house." I was like, "The
Oh,
hell's
yeah.
talking?"
Oh, okay. I
was like, "Who's
yeah,
talking?"
that's wow. That's crazy, dude. I think that kind of blew me away. Yesterday was that I found out like they're like we have this app that tells us like where our baby's at in the stage of development, whatever. Like
Oh yeah,
his eyes are like fully developed now. I'm like, what the freak? And like
yeah,
I started playing music next to her belly, And I'm kind of like careful because like if I blast the music, like, can he hear it? Will it blow out his eardrums? And like she's like, no, you're fine. I was like,
Yeah.
so I was playing music, and then this fool started kicking and moving like crazy, bro. And I wasn't playing like hip hop or like anything like that. It was like violin music, like the soothing music to help like kind of develop his like I don't know whatever brain waves or whatever.
Yeah.
And the fool just like I was like, oh shit, like he's moving. And then I caught myself just laying there listening to music with him, my hand on her belly, and just feeling him move the whole time for like an hour. That's
That's
crazy.
it's nuts, bro. I'm glad you downloaded that app because that app it goes beyond pregnancy, right, or beyond birthing.
Yeah, yeah,
So it should take you into like what to expect. Like the first years is crazy. It's just the amount of changes you go from like day 1 to day 365 is insane, right? Just because you're gonna be like, oh, I miss those days when I can just carry you and you don't kick and scream. Like that's all within the same year. It's
All
just
right,
like what the hell?
cause I understand the newborn stage just goes by super fast. And by the way, my wife booked a photo shoot for a newborn. I was like, a photo shoot, like supposed to be
Oh,
like they'll have someone come to her house and take pictures of her baby. I'm like, I could do it on my phone, but supposedly like this is I don't know, whatever. But
so
base,
when wives do that, they want it for the prince. Like they want it like, and you know what? I think you're gonna feel some type of way because have you ever been in a birthing room?
a birthing room.
So like when like the baby comes out, like
Uh,
have you ever been in there? Not
no.
not not like center stage, but
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Like just being there supporting whatever. No, I never have.
Yeah. No, okay. So, bro, these nurses, right? These nurses are pretty hands on. Okay. So when you first, especially for your first kid, right? Like that's your baby. Like you're obviously right, but that's little Papa. You know what I mean? And you as a dad, as a new dad, everything is like gentle and like caress the baby. Like oh, the baby's so cute. I want to be so gentle. But bro, some of these nurses, bro, they're just like, where's your hand at? Let me get the hand over here. Let me get your hand over here like this. And you're just like, yo, chill the fuck out. Like, I'm about to suck this chick. Bro, when they pick up your baby to like go away the baby's covered in goo, right? So
Yeah,
the baby's like slippery, bro. And like some of the nurses like grab the baby by like you would think behind the neck, support the butt. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like very soft and gentle. But man, they just be grabbing the baby neck like this, the foot on this side, and just like. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is the newborn photographers they get kind of handsy because they want the baby in certain positions for their photo.
But you've done this before.
No, we haven't done it before. We're like you, right? Like we got multiple cell phones and everybody's taking pictures. But I get it. I get it. I know a bunch of people who take photos and do photos like that, and I've seen like some of the work, and the work is pretty cute. So, but I get it.
Yeah, I think because the wife just wants it just to like, hey, this will go by fast. I just want to have something for us. Okay, I
Oh
totally
yeah,
like fair. Okay, I'm not gonna argue against it. I'm not gonna say no. It's like, oh,
yeah.
interesting. But okay, how much? Oh, great. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I don't know how much. $285 for the session. one
Yeah,
hundred $50 per print.
yeah. It's like two. It's like yeah. It's like $200 for like 8 photos or something like that. And then
Yeah.
we have maternity photos next week. I was like,
Oh yes.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
you guys are doing it right, bro. That's how you do it. You have to remember your wife is Vietnamese, bro. Have you ever been to a Vietnamese house, bro? They got portraits of
Oh, bro,
everything.
literally, I finally made it into the wall like a few years ago. Like,
Oh,
when
there
we
you
got
go.
married, I'm like, oh, finally, I'm up there, huh? And they have like pictures from like 1980 to like now, and it's like pictures are everywhere,
and
bro.
they're
So
and they're all like studio level pictures,
yeah,
bro. It has to be.
literally, they're still like studio
Yeah.
level pictures. I'm like, oh, you
See?
guys are doing great. Um,
There it is.
but yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. 30, I'm actually happy where I'm at in the age of 37. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm happily married, happy starting a family. That's the most important thing. When I thought about like in general about like where I'm at career wise, like at the end of the day, bro, work, I don't give a fuck about work. It's like it's just a
Right.
means to an end that long prepares takes care of my wife and my son and my other kids that are maybe coming along. That's all that matters because what can you imagine, bro, when we're 80? Oh, so yeah, Redline did consulting. Who gives a fuck? So like it's like that right there is what I want. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Hey, if anyone in the chat, if you guys remember the poll for the baby name, I lost. I know I was the only one who voted, and I signed into multiple accounts to vote for the name that I wanted, but I lost. Pretty
Yeah.
sad about that. I'm
Hey,
pretty sad about that.
I don't know the so in the rich chat, one of the names that we were looking at was Zane, Zayn. I think it was Zane Kai that we wanted.
I like it. I
And,
still do.
hey, when I have a second boy, then maybe we can talk about it. But honestly, if we have a second boy, bro, we have to do like the wife's not getting any younger, and so we were thinking of like
Back to back to back,
yeah, well, so far back to back, and I'm hoping for twins.
bro.
I'm just kidding, bro. I can tell she's over being pregnant. She's over it.
Oh, dude, it's from what I remember, bro. It's exhausting. More so for them than us, obviously.
Oh,
But
for sure.
I know it's. You think about like two little feet like kicking you all day, like how annoying that is. But then it's coming from the inside of you, so you can't do shit about it. I can't. I can't even think about that, bro. That's too much.
Hey, I need to ask you. I need some BFF advice about this. And
Yeah,
I'm hesitant to get it, but I don't know. What do you think? Because obviously you have 4 kids.
of course. What's up?
Supposedly, my wife wants to get a mini fridge for the bedroom, and
Genius.
so and the reason why is she's waking up every couple hours, right? The feed. Like, what can I
Yeah.
just pump and then put it in a fridge next to her? She have to get up. I'm like, but don't you have to warm it up?
So there's for my first one, we actually had a fridge because we lived in the house with her sister and
Yeah.
her sister at the time, and so we had a fridge in our room, and we also had a bottle warmer. So we would just pull it out the fridge, and then on top of the fridge, we warm up the bottle, and that was it.
Was it clutch?
Super convenient. I mean, it honestly depends on how strict you want to be with like the bottle,
Oh,
because
I see. I see. Either do you want the baby to continue to be used to latching and doing that versus just bottling it.
well, if you guys don't get the bottle in like early and often, then it's gonna be hard because when the baby is on mom, they get a lot, right? And that's why it's part of the development because they're skin to skin. They get the body warmth, they get the touch. For mom, it's a bonding with the baby, and that bond can get to a point where like they don't want the bottle because they don't get that same feeling than being on the boob. And
Fair.
this one never touched the bottle ever. She was boob for like over a year, so she wouldn't take it. She didn't want it. She didn't like the feeling of it. Like we tried hundreds of dollars worth of nipples on the bottles. We tried glass bottles, plastic bottles, the inliner stuff. Like we tried all of it, and she just didn't. She didn't want to take it.
Is she still
So it
latched? Is she
depends.
still doing the boob now?
No, 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 bro. She's 2.5.
I know. I'm just
No.
asking. Like, how did you transition that out though?
Um, when she started walking and she started getting to be, when she started to explore more, she started seeing obviously her brothers are drinking out of cups. So then we started buying her like her own
Sippy cups,
sippy
whatever.
cups. Yep. And then it was
Ah.
an easier chance. Well, like when she started playing with stuff and like was able to feed herself, and then it was just like, here, this is your cup, and she was all about it. She likes things that are hers, and she's very possessive. This one.
Ah. I mean, I mean, yeah, she wouldn't let go of the boob for a while.
Oh, I know. And now she's all about it. She literally was mad this morning in tears. Oh, I'm a dad.
Oh,
Baby, can you say hi? Say hi, Uncle Redline. You have to talk louder. Say hi, Uncle Redline.
can she see me? She can, right?
Yeah.
Say hi,
Say hi,
hi.
Uncle Redline.
Oh my. Oh. See, like that's what I'm super looking forward to, bro. Just like little experiences like that, which is it's kind of cool.
It's funny, bro. She's such a fronter, bro. Like you would think she was like dual personality. When she's in front of anybody that she's not sure of, she's like that. That's how she talks. Twinkle red
She
light.
plays the
I'm
game.
so I'm so sweet and innocent. But bro, as soon as the doors close and you out of the house, she's just she's dude, she's hella loud. I swear to God. And
What's up,
it's
Expo 440? Dude, that so like okay, so me and the wife were like thinking about that, right? Because we were at a pho restaurant yesterday. Like we needed some pho, right? And
yeah.
next to us, there was this family with two kids and two boys. There were two boys for sure, like 4 and 5 maybe or something like that. Boys were just had two of their little iPads and they were just blasting it full volume, and they just kept screaming, rah, 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 yelling at each other, right? And then, I mean, the wife was looking at each other like, oh hell no. So, but the thing is, what would you do in the situation? Because those two parents were probably exhausted from work, whatever, and then they've obviously got the kids the iPad so they can just do their own thing, right, and leave them alone. But what would you do in the situation?
So I always hear that, bro. Like the whole like parents are probably exhausted, so their kids are acting up. Why leave the house? Like why would you leave the house? Like if you're gonna be
Okay,
exhausted,
fair.
be exhausted at home. You know what I'm
Fair.
saying? Like
That is so fair.
order the food and take it home. Like I hate that. Like just because you're tired, it doesn't mean you can stop thinking. Like you know what I mean? Like that's not an excuse. And last year when I coached basketball, I did see like a lot of parents that used like recreational sports like basketball, soccer as a daycare to not take care of they bro, this kid, what the hell did he do? I think one of my kids passed him the ball. He did not play basketball, so he took it straight to the face, right? Just boom. And he was just like in tears, and I'm like, yo, where's your parents at? Or where's your dad? Dude, they're not even watching the practice.
Are you serious?
I was like, what the hell? And like I stopped practice. I had to like go pull up my roster with like the phone numbers and all that. And I was like, where are you? They're like,
Are
oh,
parents
we're
supposed to be there, like for the practices?
I mean, wouldn't you?
I
I mean, I
would.
get it.
100% I would, but like,
Yeah. I mean, I get it like high school because it's a little bit more structured, but this is like a rec league, you know what I mean? Like we're not paid. I'm not a paid coach to be here and like babysit your child, and no one's paying me to like for the well being of your
well,
child. Like of course I'll take care of them when I sign something that said I will, but like
and
wouldn't you want to watch?
yeah, encourage your kid and just be there. Yeah.
And dude, it took 20 minutes. The practice was only an hour. It took 20 minutes for the parents to get there. Like I didn't even ask, but I was like, where the hell did you go?
Wait, did they came 20 minutes after practice?
No, they came 20 minutes after the kid got injured
Yeah,
and we got
got
the
it.
phone number.
Got it. Okay, okay, okay.
I was
Oh,
just like, I don't know, bro. But yeah, what would I do in that situation? If I was too exhausted to be a parent to my kid, I would not leave the house.
so like, what would you do in the situation though if your kids were acting up that way?
I'd probably wrap it up and take them home.
Mm.
Honestly, like that would be the best.
So,
That would be the best case scenario.
so it's fair to be considerate to like people around other tables. Like, it was super loud and like kids were like making a scene, then you would wrap it up. Like, hey, we gotta go.
Yeah, and you know what? I've been on the opposite side of that, where like other parents are like, "Mind your business." Like you're in a fucking public space. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like that's and obviously you don't got to do things for me, but like it's not a good look if you're gonna sit there and try to lecture your kid in front of like 100 strangers.
100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we don't want to hear how your parenting style is. We're not at your house, like so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
It's a
you
smart
you know
move.
my kids. You
Yeah.
know how like how respectful and how like well behaved my kids are, and it's because like we deal with stuff like that in house.
Yeah.
Like, hey, when we go out, when we're eating dinner, like we talk about it. Like, this is how you need to be acting, and it's and I get it. There's kids that you can't control it and stuff like that. But if you know your kids can control it, and you know how your kids are and how they're acting, like if you can't parent them, don't be out in public. It's
That's
easy.
hey, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Either just get up and leave, it's all good, or just don't leave the house if your kids are a certain way. I just I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I know it's a touchy subject, man, because like some kids can't control it. You know what I mean? And it's just all going to be approached. Like you have to be ready for it. If you know that it's going to happen, then you have to be ready to act on it. And there was a story when we were in, I think we were in Legoland, and there was a kid on the spectrum, and he was coming out of a ride, and we were going into the ride, and for whatever reason, he decided to like push like my older son's head, right?
Oh,
He couldn't keep his hands to himself, and my dad was there, and you know how hot headed I get, right?
yeah.
My dad was right next to it, and he's the one who saw it. So where do you think I get my anger from, right? So my dad was pissed, right? And the whole thing was like they were just like, oh, he's special, he's special needs, and then we're just like, well, wouldn't you want to be there with him, like when he's interact? If that's something he does, put his hands on other people, shouldn't you as the parent like be next to him? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
at all times, like when they're interacting, like because there's families not like we were mad. I was mad, right? But like when we heard like the special needs and all that, we were getting kind of like, but the excuses started to piss us off because like the family, the older people, they were all sitting on a bench, and it's just like they got up, like they were like, well, what you gonna do? Like he's special needs. Like what do you want us to do about it? Like not be on the fucking bench.
Yeah. Be with your kid.
Yeah, like if you know that he's capable of like putting his hands and like hitting a random stranger, like you should fucking be right there to prevent that from happening or apologize right there on the spot
Yeah.
or anything. And so the fact that you guys are trying to shove that in our face that he's special needs, that's fine. Like I'm not holding that
Yeah.
against him, but like you should have fucking been there and like don't tell us that like you guys are watching him. You guys are watching him from 50 feet away, bitch. Like I was ready to fucking fight
Oh,
somebody. We're
dude.
in the middle of Legoland.
Because I completely agree. Like I think fine. Like, but excuse. Like you saw. What about your son? You know what I'm saying? Like how would he feels? Like, oh, it's okay to do that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh. What's up, Kiss My Axe? And uh Expo 440 says in regards to the kids being loud, he said we switch eating and take the kid outside in rotation if they're acting up.
Oh yeah, we did that too. That's a good one. That's a good one. So we were on a cruise, and I think my Carter was he was a year or less than a year. He was getting motion sickness, and so like we could not sit down for a dinner because he would just get hella antsy, or like he would start to feel it when he was eating and on the boat, and
Yeah.
we just had to rotate. Like every like 5 bites, we would just mix, and someone would take him out.
Oh my god.
Ooh, parenting's hard, bro.
Oh,
Parenting's
I'm
hard.
sure, dude. I'm sure you got so many different routines and you guys figure things out. But dude, I'm still mad about the Legoland thing right now. For some reason, I'm so mad. I,
It was upset, and we were trying not to be assholes because, like, obviously, like I have friends with special needs kids. I have friends with special needs, and it's just like I understand, you know what I mean, and I get it. But like,
you're not mad at the
why are you
kid.
trying
You're
to?
mad at the parents for not being parents.
Yeah, like why are you trying to argue with us that you weren't there? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's obvious that you weren't there to help prevent or de-escalate the situation. So like, don't try to like argue with us that you were there. You're fucking like 55 feet away from the situation, and it was just
Hmm.
yeah, bro. We were pissed off.
Like it would have been it would have been a better situation. The parents were there. If it happened, it happened. Just more like, hey, at least they were there. They couldn't prevent it, but at least they apologized and said, hey, I'm so sorry about that. Blah blah, and then it would have been done.
Yeah, but they ran up on us like they were about to do something, and I don't like people coming from my blind side. You know what I'm saying? I was just
What'd your son do in reaction?
he was like 7 or something like that. He was in shock, like what the hell? But when we seen it, we were just like, my dad, he was just like, what the fuck? And then
Oh,
the
the grandpa mode
sister,
came out. Oh,
it was like a younger sister, a smaller sister, but the sister didn't say anything. They didn't say, obviously the special needs kid didn't say anything. But when my dad was like, what the fuck? I looked over and I was like, what's going on? And then my dad told me, and I was like, hey, what the fuck?
but you
And
didn't know.
then
But you
I
didn't
think,
know what you didn't know back then. Like when it happened, right? Like you just saw some random kid did it. Obviously.
So I think there was like 2 or 3 like, hey, what the fuck's your problem type things, and
You?
that's when like the parents ran up, and they're like, you got a problem? I'm like, whoa. You want some smoke? I was like, yeah, like I love problems. Like, what's up?
You
What you
said that. You
trying
said
to
that.
do? And then I don't know if it was a grandma or what. It looked like maybe an older auntie or something. He's special needs. He didn't look it. Honestly, he didn't look it. He just, um, you know how they have like a look. Like, I'm not trying to stereotype,
No,
but
no, no, no. Yeah, I know. I hear you're saying though.
like the facial expression, like the whole demeanor, like you could tell. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't really look like it. It didn't look like it at first. And so they came up and they started saying that, and we're just like, well, where the fuck were you at?
Oh, you
And they're
said
like,
that?
yeah. And they're like, we were sitting on the fucking bench. I was like, what the fuck is that gonna do?
How did it end? Like,
How, it was my wife and my mom that they're just like,
de-escalating it.
they're just trying to say like, someone's calling security. Let's just go. I said, fucking get security over here. I was
You were about to
oh,
throw down. You've been down to throw down.
it was more so my dad that he wanted to fight. I started getting just mad at the situation, and then obviously I think we were there for one of the kids' birthdays, so we were just like, hey, let's just fucking, you know,
But
I'm not trying to get
but
kicked out the park for this.
yeah,
So.
but your son, like, he was good. Like, he was like, hey, it's all good. Like, don't worry about
Oh
that.
yeah, he didn't care what, so he brushed it off so fast, but not us. Not us. I'm not
What
about
if
that
your
life.
son? Okay, this is just a. I'm throwing out a situation right here. What if your son got his hit pushed and then he obviously defended himself? He didn't know what's going on. He just went. Bah!
Valid.
You invalid, right?
Valid. I would have apologized wholeheartedly afterwards. I would have bought those parents beers. I would have. I would have. Yes, mama.
Oh, it's coming out. It's coming out. Getting, you bought him beers, but you've been proud of it.
Yeah. I would have, dude. Like, you teach your kids to defend themselves. You know what I mean? And so when they actually do it, you just be apologetic, because you be apologetic to the third party. You can't scold your kid.
No, of course
You know,
not.
you tell your kid to defend himself. He defend himself when he feels like he's in a situation and threatened. So no, I've been apologetic. I would have bought their kid, I don't know, a drink, a slushie or something. I don't know. I would have did something, but
Yeah, ice pack. Like,
yeah.
here, put it on.
Here you
Dude,
go, kid.
those are gonna be crazy days for me to expect. Are the kids doing like karate or anything like that, or
They were in was it
jujitsu,
with the knees, when you use the knees and
Muay
the
Thai,
cool
Muay
force?
Thai?
Yeah, they were in Muay Thai for a little bit.
So they know the
And then
basics.
we transitioned to sports. Um,
Ah,
yeah,
yeah, it's a lot of things to look forward to, man. I'm actually looking forward to all of it. I know it's gonna be freaking hard. I know I'm gonna be tired, but I'm seriously excited, bro. Like, super hyped. Like,
for
to
sure.
see like the man he's gonna become, and then all the experiences and teach him the game. Oh, I can't wait, dude. I can't wait to teach him the game. All right, so what
Are you gonna play him? Are you gonna play with him?
do you mean play with him? Like in just like play like games and stuff like that?
Like on your podcast, and you bring on your podcast as like a special guest all the time, and he
Oh,
playing right next to you.
100%, dude. Beat him.
That was
Oh,
that was
100%.
sick.
And it'll be so cool. Like, I'm actually gonna use your daughter. Like, say, hey, just you talk to her, see what you say. How do you say this?
He's
No,
so
and like, just be like a gentleman,
stupid, bro.
like a gentleman. They're only 2.5 years apart. So, like,
Have you been with someone older? Oh yeah, you have. Just kidding. We talked about that.
I've been with women that's way older. Most of the girls I've dated have been older. Yeah,
She wasn't that much older.
bro. I was 23. She was 31.
M Dub? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What about AM? Was she older?
Dot. AM is dot, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, no.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, older, 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, a year or 2 years, one of the two.
Oh, interesting.
So but my wife now is younger than me by a year.
Nice.
Yeah, your wife's younger too by a year, right?
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years? Yeah. See, oh, good. So like,
Oh,
okay, listen here. I promise you, my son is be a gentleman, very kind. He won't be. He will have all the good traits from his dad. The bad ones,
oh,
I will not teach him. I promise you. I mean, hey, once he gets to a certain point, he learns the things that he learns. You know, like the only thing I can do is just guide him down the right path versus just let him do what he does. Like, son, trust me. AM is dot. Yeah, Expo 440. You know what it is, right?
Jesus.
uh,
I see it. I'm
Iru,
just
what's
seeing the
up? Thank
chat.
you.
Right. I'm just seeing the chat right now. Chilsey says that he's still on the boob. Bro, me too, bro. Oh my god, so that's funny. I'm gonna bring that up,
Oh,
bro.
wait, what happened?
Are you a boob guy? Don't don't lie.
I'm more of an ass.
Not to put out your business out there, but
I'm
do
more.
you
I'm
do you
more.
play?
I'm more of an ass guy.
You don't play with them?
Of course I do, but I'm more of an ass guy.
So from the point that your child is born until like, depending on how long she chooses to breastfeed, those don't belong to you anymore.
I heard. I I
And
I, I heard.
you look at them, and for like the first like 6 months, you're just like, oh, feeding the child, like the purpose, and the sexualization gets taken away, right? But then after a while, you're just like, hmm, like those used to go in my mouth.
Oh, oh, okay. So
And
so that comes back.
I mean, for me, it did. And then, like, after like a year, I was just like, I just want those in my mouth, like, because they don't belong to me. You know what I mean? And I want it back.
Speaking of boobs. Like
Yep.
obviously, when a woman her body's changing, she's pregnant, right? They get
Yeah.
bigger, right?
Yeah.
Do they stay bigger, or do they kind of go back to normal?
Because I don't want to scare future moms out there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when they get big, Mama, are you ever gonna have a baby? Can you want to get milk? You go get it yourself. Go. I'm just kidding. I'll get it for you.
She was about to go, wasn't she?
She knows where it's at. We have like a fridge, but we're not in my room.
Go
Do
go
they?
go get the
So
milk. Go get the milk. Go get the milk first.
they get big, and then they don't stay big.
Oh.
But the bigness that it created stays there. It just gets deflated.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
like it's like filling up a water balloon with hella water, and then
Poking
like
a hole in it and then let it.
taking the water out. Yeah,
Oh. Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Sometimes it's not as bad. I think, yeah, my situation is not as bad. But I've seen some that are just okay bad.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh, bro. So I have a homegirl in San Diego.
Huh.
Um, Speaking of like that whole situation, there was my homegirl in San Diego. She got really big for her baby, her belly, and she had like a bunch of stretch marks.
Yeah.
And there's a condition where the elasticity in the skin, um, I don't know, malfunctions. I guess there's an actual term for it, but the elasticity in the skin doesn't
Go
doesn't
back.
do its yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't do its job. And so the baby comes out, and she's fit, like she's a fit like adult human being, but the stomach is all like scarred up, and like the skin didn't like recover.
Oh, it
And
shows like a bunch of scarring on her stomach.
yeah, it's like discolored, and like she so proud of her. Like she started, I forgot what she started, some foundation or something for other women to go through and like be comfortable in your own skin type thing. But I know we're talking about boobs, but it can happen to the belly too. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. My wife has like all these creams and oils that she puts on her belly. I
Nice.
I I, I, I don't know. Either way, she's the mother of my child, and I'm proud of her. Like I'm just like to this day, I'm
Yeah,
like proud of her. Like damn, you're a soldier.
For
Yeah,
sure.
but
I'll show you. I'll send you pictures later. I'll show you why she's doing it because you probably have seen it. But
yeah, you have a full body picture, like kind of see like what she looks like and how it like a.
dude, she has some of my homework. She put it up like on her socials, and she was like super embarrassed for years, and then finally decided just to be comfortable in her own skin and kind of
Yeah,
just
she had a
be
baby.
like an advocate for other women who went through that same process.
She baddie?
Yeah, I mean she's not ugly.
Huh. Huh.
You're a fool.
Dude, I am appreciating beauty at its finest.
You never change. You'll never change. I love it.
No,
Don't ever change.
I'll look at the menu, but I'll never order again from the menu when I shouldn't order from the menu. There's a difference there, right, chat? You can always look at the menu, but you should never order from the menu.
And if don't go to Costco and get free samples either.
Yeah, no, yeah. Avoid the Costco line for example.
I'm wanting the Costco samples.
But the cheesecake,
That's hella
if it's
funny.
there, you grab it.
Bro, that cheesecake is so fire.
And you got. I wish you were here. I would honestly, bro. I wish we lived next to each other. How fun that would be.
Dude, I'm so down. How is that going, by the way? Like, what's
We're
the story?
we're saving a bunch of cash to find a place. Like now, we're just open to anything. It's just more of just focusing on this right now, getting settled in, and then the next big move is just the cash for spot. That's what it comes down to. So we're just waiting for that.
Still there or?
Yeah. That's the biggest priority, right? Right after the baby's here, like secure.
No, like still in that location or?
No. We're open to anywhere. Like we're thinking about like Livermore's possibility, outside of the Bay Area's possibility. It's just us taking the time to actually like go and be comfortable where we want to be at. Because for me,
Yeah.
this is not a problem. It's for the wife. Her work's here, which
Yeah.
problem is for her. If she has to go in every single day, that's still a problem because the commute will be. She doesn't want to be away from the baby for so much. Like whether he's getting older or not, like just being away for that long.
Of course.
I don't think she's comfortable with that. So we
Does she work?
talk about it.
Does she work like normal hours, or does she work like me, like crackhead hours, like 5 a.m. to?
And she works 8 to 6.
Oh yeah, those are rough.
Yeah.
Prime time commuting hours.
Yeah, so like literally, she would have to leave the house. Like let's say we lived out like outside the Bay Area, right? We'd be like, we would have to leave like at 5:30 or whatever, 6, and then she would get home. Like she gets up at 6, she'd be home by like what 7:30, 8 o'clock, if anything. Yeah. So like
commuting is stupid, bro. I'll tell you that right now. Like especially with newborns, like that's why I took a huge pay cut when I left the schools because I was commuting and I wasn't getting. You don't get paid for the commute.
Yep.
The time that the bonding time with you and the kid, like
yeah,
it's
you
just
miss all that. Yeah, for me it's not a problem. For her it is. So like
yeah.
And I told her like you have to really consider like where we want to live because of that. So I told her like think
For
about
sure.
it. Don't just jump the gun and say hey we want to live here. Like you will be miserable. I again we haven't done it, but I know she will be.
For sure, the time away it'll be horrible.
It'll kill her. Yeah.
And then when the baby wants like you over her, she's gonna get hella mad. And it's just like for you, like what am I supposed to do? Like not take care of the baby?
Yeah, 100%, exactly. Hey, did you? This is like a real question. So we don't have the luxury of daycare at the moment, right? Like in terms of like family close by and anything like that. It's just me and her. So obviously we're gonna take time off to be with baby, but there's gonna be a certain point where we have to go back to work.
Right. So stagger your baby bonding.
Yeah, totally. But my question is though, you worked from home for a while with your son, Carter. I know that for sure, right?
Yeah.
Did you work and was the only caretaker at the same time at home?
Me? Yeah.
Like, is it hard to work and take care of your kid?
I didn't do shit. Yeah, bro, it was rough. It was rough to a point where like my company was cool and I was really cool with my boss at the time and she was like very understanding and it was not frustrating but like I wanted to like do better and not just be like an average employee, right?
Yeah.
So I could have just done the baseline amount of work and then it would have been like normal when I went full remote. But I think because I was in office before, they expected like a lot out of me because of what I previously did.
Yeah.
Like they saw the drop in production like a lot, and they were just like questioning. Like my bosses were questioning, like, is this
so there was a problem?
the right move? So there was like a lot of pressure. to, you know, but I wasn't, obviously I couldn't do anything. Like I had to watch the kid. We didn't have anyone else.
It's when you were SoCal, right?
Yeah, and it was like we did that for like, I was like that for like over a year. And then it finally got to the point where we had a discussion. I had a discussion with my wife, and I was just like, you know, if I find a higher paying job, like would that fix the daycare and like have her like go back to part time? And that's what we had to do. That's what we had to do in that situation. Is I found a higher paying job, and I was in the office again, and she was part time.
Got it. So and then, what did she say?
I have her videos on, and she's saying that she doesn't want to watch them.
Oh, at least she tells you. I don't.
Yeah. What's Mama? That one? She loves dinosaurs right now. I don't know why.
Dinosaurs?
That one? Oh, that one? That one? That one?
Yeah, she's
Girl.
so cute.
That one? Oh, that one? Okay.
I hope I get a daughter as a second one. That'd be so cool.
Dude, yeah. So what do you guys plan? So one, stagger your maternity leaves because you can stagger it.
Yeah.
So you would still have to work when obviously she's taking the first 6 weeks, and then is it 6 weeks or is it more than that?
It's
I don't
6 weeks.
remember.
It's 6 weeks for her.
So hit up our line bro because he'll tell you how to file the disability paperwork to get
Adrian.
that
Yeah,
extended.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you take your maternity leave, your paternity leave afterwards.
So this is what I've started so far. So obviously, so for me, I'm consulting, so it's kind of different. So like I don't have PTO or anything like that. So like I told the company that I'm working for, I'm gonna take 3 weeks off right out the gate when the baby's here, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'll probably come back working like 2.5 days a week, you know, to still still have income while she's, oh, because my wife's gonna take 6 weeks, but then she's gonna
Yeah,
extend it to like another,
another 3 or something
yeah,
like
another
that.
3, whatever. Her company's willing to do it, because, but and then, so I think that's gonna be our game plan first. But for me, it'll be three
Yeah.
weeks, and then I'll go back, but it'll be full remote, and then I will just take more time off if I need to. So like for me, I have a little more flexibility because, obviously, if I don't work, then I don't get paid. That's how it goes. Like no disability, nothing like
So
that.
you full remote. You don't report to anyone when you're remote, right? Like
No,
working. You
no.
just you might you might really enjoy. You might find it a lot easier, like when the baby's a newborn, to just work fully remote because the baby will just be chilling in your arm, and then you just got to stand up, take your breaks. But what do infant stage from like? Is your cousin still in the chat? He can vouch for
Yeah.
this. Like the first like 6 months, bro. It's just eat, poop, sleep, repeat.
What is
Right?
P?
Like
What is
because
P?
now
What's PFI?
PFI.
Yeah. Parent.
I don't know what the hell is PFI.
Yeah. So that I don't. He'll tell us. Yeah. So FMLA. Yeah. So I understand that. That's 12 weeks of job protection, but it's not for me. It doesn't apply. It applies to my wife because I'm my own boss, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But for her, that totally applies. So she'll probably do the 12 weeks like straight up, and then I told her use your PTO for like the other time. Just tons. It's
Yeah.
like 220 hours.
Oh yeah.
Oh, PFL.
PFI.
Parents.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Leave.
yeah. So that's 8 weeks for baby bonding. Okay, okay. Wait, but then so wait, does the wife get 6 weeks of for pregnancy, like to give birth, right? And then she gets another 8 weeks on top of that?
I think that's part of the.
Ah,
I don't know.
we'll figure
I
it
don't
out.
know, bro.
We'll figure it out.
Bro, I'm excited for you guys. I know like the whole like our show. Every time that we come on, this is all we're talking about now. But it's gonna be like this until you guys give birth. Honestly.
Dude, I'm so hyped, bro. I'm super nervous. I'm super like obviously once it's done and over with and I've gone through it, it gets easier, right? But like
Yeah.
it's now like I just don't know what to expect. Oh yeah, EDD, yeah, that's short term disability. Got it.
Why'd you put the topic as ear? We're gonna talk about your ear. What happened to your ear?
What do you mean? Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck is
Everyone
it?
always
remembers,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
regresses.
I
What
don't
are you talking
Oh my god,
about?
dude,
Ears. I was gonna say, did something happen to your ear? What happened?
dude, no. Oh man.
Did you show the world the ultrasounds and that the baby does have your ear?
So first off, the baby doesn't have my ears.
Yeah,
So wait,
congratulations, Noah.
well, to
You're
be
already winning.
to be fair, we the picture doesn't give us a good shot of the ear to be
Oh,
able to determine if it has cartilage or not like that.
so there's a chance.
There's a
Oh.
chance that he has my ears. Oh, so I don't know. Hey, Expo 440. Does the PFL does that apply to consulting, or does that?
No,
I think it only applies to people who like work for companies, right? Because your
no,
company's
actually, you can apply through EDD for something because that's a state something.
yeah. Wait, does that apply to me?
Yeah,
Really?
you can. It's not. You're not applying to your employer. You're applying
To the state?
through the state, something like that. I don't remember. I'm not in HR anymore, so
Hmm.
I'm rusty.
Great
I'm
thing is,
rusty.
the great thing
440
is,
knows.
440 knows. Wait,
Yeah.
can I get PFL as a self-employed?
Do you just type into our own chat your
No,
question?
I'm not. I'm not eligible. Yeah, yeah, I don't
Oh,
pay
you
through
do.
that at all. I submit invoices to people and I get the full amount.
There you go.
So yeah, there's a difference. Unfortunately, I don't get it, but my
That's
wife
funny.
does. That sucks. I just googled it too.
But you'll be fine, dog. I think like if you spread your days instead of working like 2 full 8-hour days from home, and just tell them that you'll be monitoring a case, or you'll be doing what you got to do 4 hours every day instead. Like, dude, your son's probably gonna nap for like a good 3 hour period, 2 hour
I
period,
think yeah, I
and
think
then
I'll test it out for the first couple weeks, a first week or so, or 2 weeks, whatever. So
yeah,
I don't know how my sleep schedule is gonna be. I don't know if I'm gonna be dead and exhausted. I don't know. So
yeah.
like, I'm gonna wait it out and then kind of figure
You
out how
wanna
to go
go
from
get
there.
milk?
Oh,
Okay.
where's she gonna get Milky?
Ask Uncle. Tell Uncle to bring you milk. Louder. You have to be louder. Say, Uncle Red, give me milk.
Yeah, you see, you can't say no to those kind of things.
So she's the little princess. She gets everything she wants.
So, dude, imagine 16 years from now, you're gonna be 53.
Bro, she's just gonna be like, Dad, I need a BMW. I'll be like, okay.
I don't, I don't know why I said yes, but you're gonna get one. But it's kind of cool that she's gonna have 3 older brothers watching over
Her brothers are gonna be like, Dad, can I get a Honda? No.
her.
You need that for?
She got a BMW. Oh man, how's your oldest doing?
Dude, he's cool. We're
Dude,
actually as soon as we jump off this, we're going. I told them that they can't be on video games all morning, so we're gonna go fishing. I'm not a fisherman. Everyone in the chat, wish me luck. I'll probably fall asleep out there.
like you're going to like a
We're gonna
riverbank, like or something by the house, right?
yeah, one of the lakes or something, and
You can
then
fish there. It's legal.
yeah, we're gonna fish, and then we're gonna do a hike on the trail. Just be outdoors. I told them they've been playing games too much, bro, and
Just you and the kids, or the wife coming too.
we're taking everybody. Mama, you want to go on a walk? What you mean no? Why not? We can throw rocks in the water. You want to throw rocks in the water? Yeah. What if you hit a duck? Is that okay? Yeah, it's okay.
What's wrong with you? So, but the kids are pretty like. The kids are pretty like, hey, if you guys want to do something, they'll do it because mom and dad want us to go. We'll go. It's not
Yeah.
like there's no like tantrums or upset about it or like outing.
No, and again, like I told you, like we explained to them. I explained to them, like I try to explain to them everything when I try to do stuff. So when I tell them, like, all right, man, like we're not. You guys are getting off your screens, and I can tell in their face, they're just like, well, why? It's like it's our weekend, you know what I mean? Like we're not on screens Monday through Friday, but it's just every time they're given like any type of free time, like they choose to like be on Roblox, and it's like, come on, man, like let's do something else. And we tried to force the issue, and then my wife, she was telling me like we don't expose them enough. Like, bro, we've exposed them to everything. They played soccer, basketball, baseball, football, golf, tennis.
But
We've
Roblox always
exposed them.
wins.
It always wins. We expose them to hiking, trampolining, climbing. Like it always wins. It's just like, man, we've exposed them to everything we could. Like they're just not taking a liking to anything because they prefer Roblox, and it's just like, let's try to find a
All
passion
three boys
somewhere else.
play it?
All three boys play, and their cousin in San Diego. They're always on the phone. Drew, his two best friends play all. I feel like they're on all the time. Huh? Juju's friends are playing games all the time, huh, Mama?
So what are they doing right now?
Yeah.
Sleeping?
No, they're getting up. They're probably having breakfast right now. But as soon as we jump off this, and we're gonna go out.
Yeah. Damn, you're at that stage now of them becoming young men.
Oh, I know. I know. Soon they're gonna need time to themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, baby.
I mean,
sorry, baby.
do you think the oldest is already doing it?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't see the signs. I don't see excess toilet paper. I don't see
Lotion like random spots.
exactly. I don't see like sticky socks or anything like that when we do laundry. Like I don't see any of the signs.
Huh. But you
Yeah.
had to talk with the oldest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he knows what it's for now.
But I don't know. I don't think I covered what to do with that.
You just covered like, hey, you might be experiencing these things.
Are we supposed to cover that?
I mean, I
don't know.
I didn't have that talk when I was younger.
I didn't either. Where's Lambo at? Lambo got older kids. Where's Lambo at?
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Anybody in the chat, did you guys have that conversation with your parents? Say like, hey, for men, right?
Right.
Like, hey,
You're gonna
the rising sun.
do this, and then once you keep doing it for an experience amount of time, something's gonna happen.
Yep, and it might feel good,
And it might get all over the place.
Yeah, so you gotta make sure you have a towel, but it's rude. So
Aim, fucking aim.
that's
No, I've never had that conversation.
but he understands like how babies are made now.
Shit, I didn't ask him that either. Damn, my talk was weak, bro. I don't even know I don't know what I covered, bro.
Wait, is he a freshman yet?
No, he's in 7th grade.
Okay, you have time. Okay, but I think at least 8th grade it should be appropriate because that's when I started liking girls like 8th grade. I mean, I like girls younger, like when I was younger, like crush whatever. But like when game starts to develop, I feel like it's 7th or 8th grade.
Who's your first crush ever that you can remember? Ever?
Catherine Chirac. Sorry, what?
Who's your first crush ever? Ever you can remember?
7th grade. Neighbor.
Oh, it wasn't like a celebrity?
No.
Oh.
I actually dated the neighbor for a while.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually,
the girl next door. Oh,
yeah.
that's cute.
Yeah. Yeah. And my brother dated the other one.
Jesus. Man, y'all just be sharing shit.
But
mine was Christy Yamaguchi. I love Christy Yamaguchi.
The ice skater?
Yeah.
Oh,
bro.
wait. I remember my crush. Dominic Moceanu.
Oh, Moceanu. Hi, Mama.
Yeah.
Am I too loud? Oh, sorry.
Don't worry, we're almost done. We're almost done, baby girl. You can go get your milk.
Yeah, like got up.
You
got up and stared at me like, what?
You gotta have. I'm not a parent yet, but I need to know how that talk goes, and I need to take some notes. I know I have plenty of time.
Oh yeah.
But it'd be like, can I do the talk with him too?
Sure.
It'll be actually. Can we do the talk on the pod?
Dude, I'll ask him if he wants to. You'll see. My son's different, bro. He's different. He's not like me at all. Like his personality.
No. He's very chill. He's very chill.
Yeah.
A little more reserved. I feel like he's more D.
Very reserved.
Yeah.
He's very sarcastic, and sometimes it pisses me off. But I have to like remind myself, like that's okay. Like that's his personality, and so I try not to.
So like you'll say something, he goes, oh, okay, yeah.
he'll just I'll say stuff and I'll just be like, bro, you gotta chill. He's like, yeah, I'm like 22 degrees. I'm just like, asshole.
Yeah, hey, that's pretty good. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a pretty like innocent like comeback. Yeah, you need to chill. Yeah, it's 22 degrees. That's pretty good.
Okay. All right, man. Would you be mad if we cut the pod short a
No,
little
no,
bit?
this is the perfect time. Chat, we
All
appreciate
right.
it. And then, hey, look what Expo 440 said. What about the
What is it?
talk? No, I found out when we were at your house finding your dad's stash.
Oh, bro, I think that's how I learned. I think that's how I learned. It was finding my dad's stash too.
My dad had
Just,
a VHS stash like crazy, bro.
bro, we don't have stashes to find anymore. Everything's digital.
Yeah, we could look through the browser history, but we're pretty smart about that. So I think
My browser history is clean, bro.
lines have been cleared all every day after the fact cleared. All right, chat.
You don't
Go ahead. What? What's up, brother?
you don't use like the ghost windows?
I don't know how to do that.
What?
I go to the browser, right? Go to the Google Chrome. How do you do that? Plus?
So then you'll add and it'll be like the private window, and that doesn't save your search history.
Wait, what? Wait.
Yeah, it comes up as like a darker window.
Plus?
Like yours, if it's white, it will come up as like black or
Where
something.
does it say that?
Under
new incognito?
yeah, incognito.
Oh.
You're
Alright, sorry,
welcome.
what?
You're welcome.
Thank you, bud. All right, chat.
You're welcome.
We're gonna end this one. Boogs, always a pleasure, brother. To the baby girl,
sure.
hope you enjoy your milk.
Mama, say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Say see you next time. Can you say like and subscribe?
Sorry.
Yeah, like, oh, bro, that's so cute. What's up, Zamu? All right, chat. We're gonna end it here. I am gonna be streaming on my main channel in a few hours. So if you guys want to see some rock content, of course, jump on there. But Boogs, baby girl, always a pleasure. We'll see you guys next week.
Later, fam.
Peace
Bye,
out,
guys.
chat. Peace.